What's going on, guys? Bass fishing here today. Got a pond right here, got a pond across the street. Come here often, do pretty well. There's a lot of little bass, a lot of upgrowing bass, 1 pounders and stuff like that. But one time last year I caught 2 5-pounders on the bigger pond in the morning. Only time I ever fish these ponds in the morning, usually go after work, so probably gonna catch some smaller ones, hopefully get into a decent sized one. Gonna be throwing some frogs, some chatterbaits, see what happens, but stay tuned, guys. Let's see what we can catch. Alrighty, guys, throwing a Booyah frog, Quantum, KVD reel, and as always a Mojo bass, frog and rod. So let's see if we can get one here. First cast, into the weeds. See if we can get everything out on that tree out there. Oh yeah, so many bluegill up here along shore. There we go. There we go, guys. Hooked up, little one. Right off that tree. Right in the top of the lip. Yeah, this pond has a lot of little ones like that, but pretty good. Fun time, catch them on top water, no matter how big they are. Alright, see if we can catch another one. Alright, you guys, gonna try the chatterbait out here. Just a white Z-Man chatterbait with a Z-Man pearl trailer on it. Throwing on a Lose setup. Speed Spool Pro, custom speed spool rod. This pond's really shallow, so you really got to keep it up in the water column. They're in there. Oh, he had it. I didn't even know it. He ate that and I didn't even know it. Another small chunker. Ate that good. Yep, another one on the white chatterbait. There we go. Well, guys, we hopped over to the big pond. There's just a small little road here, and then it goes to the other pond. This is where I caught the 2 big ones before. See if I can... For some reason, I only ever caught the big ones in the morning, never in the evening. I don't know if it's the feeding habits for them, but... This pond's definitely deeper. Still has a lot of grass. That looks so good in the water. What's weird about this pond, guys, is on the bottom is like mush. There's not a lot of a hard bottom on it, so it's tough to fish bottom baits. Like a jig won't really work. I know some farm ponds are a lot like that, where they're all mush on the bottom, so you really can't fish a bottom bait on here. I've even tried like drop shots a little bit higher up, but pretty much the only thing I ever catch them on is moving baits going through the top of the grass and mush, or top water. There's a little bass over here, I can see him. And he ate it right at shore. Came up and whacked another little one. First one in the other pond though. He ate it like right in there. Right down in there. Another nice one. Going back. Another one, guys. A little bit farther out. Yeah, longer one. Not bad. Longer one. Good old chatterbait. Like I said before, throwing the Z-Man chatterbait. Got the Z-Man trailer on it. Works pretty good. That one ate it out that way. Pretty far out. So, let's see if we can catch another one. Some people might not like catching these smaller ones, but honestly, a fish is a fish, and I like fishing these ponds because I can gain confidence in certain lures I'm not used to throwing, because they pretty much eat anything here. So these ponds are very tough after ice out. I really can't have any luck here ever, hardly, for some reason, even though you throw every lure they say to throw during ice out. But come summertime, you can catch fish all day long here. And there are some, I caught 2 big ones in here. They're just tough to find. You just gotta be here at the right moment. There was a hit. I don't know if we got that last fish on camera, but there's an aeration system straight out. If you can see the bubbles, and I'm throwing my chatterbait out in there because a lot of times the bass like to be out there with the fresh oxygen coming in, which I caught one of my first casts. I don't know if I was recording or not, but seeing if we can get another one out there. Alright guys, we're at the end of the big lake. I cast over these reeds, but if you can see that floating sign out there, that's where I caught that other big one last year on the Whopper Plopper. So gonna cast out here and see if we can get anything. There we go. Got a phone call. Hooked up again, folks. White chatterbait is on fire today. Another little one. Can't seem to find anything over a pound. Still fun to catch though. Still fun to catch. See if we can get another one. Seen a ton of big bluegill, guys. I think that might be a problem as to why there's not that many big bass in here. Might have to do a bluegill catch and cook here, maybe. There's just so many bluegill, and they're like 12 inches. They're giants. The reason they're a problem is when they get that big, they eat all the bass fry. It can really destroy a pond's ecosystem when you're trying to get decent sized bass. I see a bunch of little bass with him. There's a bunch of like 8 inchers with him. The bass are smaller than the bluegill. Well guys, that is wrapping up our pond fishing little adventure. Caught like 5 or 6 I think. Some in the other pond, some in this pond. Some frogfish, but mainly the white chatterbait was killing it by Z-Man. Good day, could only get out for a little bit, but this pond, like I said before, is very tricky. I can only ever catch little fish, except one morning I fished it in the morning. I caught 2 5-pounders. So I don't know if it's a morning bite for the big ones. I'm gonna have to try that out this summer. But stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.